Breathe in Space includes mature content such as adult language, sexual situations, violence, and substance use. This episode contains mafia-esque torture, gambling addiction, and wanted pregnancy. Additional sensory contact warnings can be found in the show notes.
I ain't got no home to go to, ain't got nothing to sell, but my stars will never leave me, even when I'm sold to hell. I was born under a blue sky, and I'll die out in the black. When I'm gone, don't no one mourn me, 'cause my debts will drag me back.
System Planet and Colony Express System Ship 8B3MD. Outbound to Nowhere Station with stops at Aeolus, SC738, Palace, SC826, and Ector now departing. Next stop, Shelley Spaceport, Aeolus.
Even broken in spirit as he is, no one can feel more deeply than he does the beauties of nature. Such a man has a double existence. He may suffer misery and be overwhelmed by disappointments. Yet, when he has retired into himself, he will be like a celestial spirit that has a halo around him, within which circle no grief or folly ventures.
Sorry?
Wasn't talking to you, kid.
Oh. But what did you say?
Even broken in spirit as he is, no one can feel more deeply than he does the beauties of nature. The starry sky, the sea, and every sight afforded by these wonderful regions.
Oh. Okay. Thanks.
Why'd you ask?
Frankenstein, right?
Yeah. Wouldn't have expected a kid like you to know it.
Oh, it's because of my dad. He loved it. Never really saw why, but he said there was a line in there for every situation in life a man might run into.
Did he now? If you want to talk, why not come over here? No need to be shouting across the cabin.
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
Not disturbed. And it's a long flight. Could do with something to pass the time.
Well, okay, thanks.
What you got there?
Hydrocarbon 5. No one said I can't drink while we fly.
I sure ain't gonna stop you. Where you headed?
Oh, Nowhere Station.
What's Nowhere got a kid like you'd want?
I'm 19.
Question stands.
The Jovian Sweep Tournament?
That's so. Heard they play for keeps. Think you can keep up?
I played through all the multi-table tournaments beltward of Saturn, and most of them around Jupiter.
Win any?
A few.
How are you at lunar rules?
All right. Why?
That's the play style. Won't see Mercury draw on Nowhere.
No problem. I can play lunar.
All right then. Wasn't saying you couldn't. Loren.
What?
Name's Loren.
Oh. Yeah, hi. Bel Lamar. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. It's a good book. Reminds me of someone, too.
What?
I was benevolent and good. Misery made me a fiend. Make me happy.
And I shall again be virtuous.
Your dad must have liked it a lot for you to know that by heart. Doesn't matter. In the end, they're just words. Person who wrote 'em's long since turned to dust. Guess that's how we all end up, one way or the other. Words matter more when they're all you got left.
Yeah, I guess. Think I'd rather have the person than the words, though.
Where are you from, kid?
Was born somewhere around Terra, but I was raised on Phobos. Been all over now.
Phobos? That's the moon, right? The dry one or the wet one?
Wet as the sheets in a brass house.
How's a kid like you know words like that?
I'm not that young.
Said you were born on Terra? What's it like?
Near Terra. Dad moved us to Phobos practically before I could walk anyway, so it's not like I think of it as home. So, where are you headed anyway? Aeolus? Nowhere?
Maybe. Don't know. One place is much like another. Doesn't really matter where I end up, long as I see something along the way.
You a no-go? Thought you hitched rides, not paid for tickets on the space shuttles.
Not a no-go, though I know a fair few. Good people. Take care of you when you're down. But I got a home, and it'll always be there to come back to.
Yeah? Where are you from?
My home ain't where I'm from, kid.
I don't follow.
Home's not the place you're born. It's the place you fit. The people you fit with. Or sometimes all it is the memory of it. Still, I got one of those waiting for me when my road is run.
That doesn't sound like a good thing, how you say it.
It don't?
No. I mean, sure, it's nice to remember. Better than forgetting them. But memory isn't worth anything compared to having them around. A memory can't be a home.
You're still a kid. It's different when you're as old as I am. But we got a long bit of flying ahead of us. You give me some of that hydrocarbon and I'll tell you a story. Maybe something will speak to you, or maybe it'll just help us pass the time. You got a volume? Story to tell better alongside of smoke.
Oh, yeah, sure. I keep meaning to quit. Dad hated it, but...
Yeah, that's real nice. I grew up on New Vegas, back when the Dispatch family still ran the place. It was real rough back then. Not all clean and shiny and chromed like it is now. I got along fine for a while. My parents tried. But then one day I decide I'm grown and take off, bound and determined to make it on my own. Went halfway around the station to prove I could. And, of course, got myself in this mess of trouble. Playing cards with bad people. Losing to bad people. Ended up in debt to people who don't take that lightly.
It's easy.
Very easy.
Just jump in, snip the wires.
Switch a few, watch for sparks.
Out the airlock.
Right back here.
Easy.
Very easy. You can ride a flea, can't you?
Of course I can.
Course he can.
Then better get going.
Get going. Why are you still here?
Go and collect. He lost.
He owes us.
You owe us.
You owe us. Got to learn to play better.
Get better at sweep.
Or work for us. We don't care.
We don't care either way. But Daequin?
He didn't pay. Didn't pay enough.
Thought he could cheat us.
Give us less than our due.
Should know better.
Should really know better.
So, we take the skiff. Oh, and he put in so much work.
So much work. Shame we'll have to break it down.
Sell the pieces.
Could break his arms instead.
But he's a courier, ain't he?
Yeah, a courier needs his flea.
Might be trouble to take it. Lose him his job.
Make him even more hard up.
Make him lose more.
Could just break his arms.
But he needs to learn.
Needs a lesson.
Can't learn without pain.
So we take the flea.
What if...
What? Spit it out already.
Spit it out.
Well, what if Daequin, sees me? I mean, I don't think he'll just let me take off with his skiff. Like you said, he kinda needs it. It's gonna be... I mean, he probably has an alarm or something.
He's in the halcyon dome.
Playing Ferro fluid.
Losing Ferro fluid.
Losing again. Should know better.
How he got in this mess in the first place.
Betting.
Losing.
We're doing him a favor, really.
A favor. Reminding him we don't pay for losers.
He won't know you've clipped it.
Unless you wait around and he comes out.
Then you're in trouble.
You don't touch Daequin's flea.
Not where he can see you.
He doesn't like it.
Nah, he'll pound on
So
you.
better get moving.
Better get moving then.
Now.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Going. Okay. Carbon flow propulsion. Got it. Boron microfilament. That's the green one. Okay. Bypass the microfilament turbine. That's blue? Yeah, blue. This is a Gemini Mark V, so it's got magnesium drive pedals. I need to disconnect the propulsion from the casing.
There's something at work in my soul which I do not understand.
What?
You're doing it wrong.
What?
That's not the carbon flow line. Cut that, you're gonna get a face full of percussion fluid, and the engine will seize up when you try to
I
start it.
think I know how to get a skiff started. Thanks.
Maybe. But you don't look like you know how to steal one.
I'm not stealing it.
Then why aren't you starting it with the thumb key?
Because I don't have to explain myself to you.
Okay. But you really don't want to cut that.
I know what I'm doing. Oh, fuck, God damn it. God.
I told you.
God damn it.
Hey. Don't touch that.
That guy seems awfully upset you're working on your skiff.
What?
Hey, fucker.
Oh, shit. Come on. Start, just start. Come on.
Want a hand?
No.
I said, don't touch that. What the hell do you think you're doing?
You sure?
No.
Did the twins send you? Those assholes are liars. I paid them. They got back everything. With interest. We're square.
He looks pretty mad.
I'm fine. I've got this.
I paid. My debt ain't higher just because they say it is. I don't know them shit. Tell them to come here themselves. Try and take it from me. Fucking cowards. Sending some kid to steal my flea. I'll kick your ass.
Fine. Okay. Help.
You got it.
You little shit. Where do you think you're going? I need that skiff. I gotta have it to work.
Thanks for the assist. We gotta go. Now.
We?
He saw you helping
So
me.
you were stealing.
I am not. He's got a debt. I was making a collection. Now, come on.
Nah.
He's gonna kill you.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Aw, you're worried about me.
I don't even know you.
Better take off.
But you...
I think he really might try to commit murder.
Okay, fucker. Now you're
have
gonna...
it your way. Get your ass kicked.
I thought you were supposed to be teaching me about home or family or whatever. Sounds like you just left a helpless kid to get pounded after he did you a good turn. Doesn't seem very home-like to me.
A helpless kid. What gave you that idea? Don't think you could be any more wrong about it. Kinten was a little thing, maybe 40 kilo in high G, but he was real clear about the fact that he was him right from the start. Couldn't afford to do much about the way he looked, but looks ain't what someone is. And Kinten was tough. I'd sooner thrown down with both of the twins together and half their crew than take him on. Also, he was 3 years older than me. Of course, I didn't know that till later.
Still, you just left. Maybe it's different on New Vegas, but where I was raised, when someone helps you out, you return the favor.
He didn't need my help. Not then. Not for a long time. He could take care of everyone, himself included. Just fine. Most of the time, at least. And he was real good at getting up in the helmet of anyone who didn't treat him like he wanted. Said you grew up on Phobos. Where your people at, teaching you to help others? Seems like precious few feel that way no more.
It was just my dad and me. But it wasn't like that. I mean, it wasn't just us. Dad didn't want a partner or anything, but there was a whole town of people. He always said that that's how the belt got settled and stayed settled. People clumping up in groups, putting down roots, and then staying there because they were too damn stubborn to get dragged off into the black.
Your daddy sounds like a good one.
Yeah. He was great. When he died... Anyway, what happened to him? Kinten, you did see him again, right?
Of course I did. Didn't think I would, though. Just like you figured he was just some street punk. That sanitation and disposal were probably picking pieces of him up off the floor when Daequin got through. Didn't end up that way, though. And next time we ran into each other, I got to bail him out. My people raised me right, too.
What happened?
Turns out Kinten was real good at hot-wiring fleas, but not so good at picking pockets. Or respecting authority.
Hey, kid. Sharp suit.
Thanks.
Someone forget to wipe the fabber?
It's in style, okay?
Sure. What style?
Modern style. This is Vaporium Orange. And it's got Mare Lunar neckline and cuffs. They just got the pattern file for it on the strip.
I'm just playing with you, kid. What you need?
Boss is in? Came to get paid for that package I dropped off the other day.
Oh, in the back. Oh. But you don't want to go back there right now.
Why?
They're handling business.
What kind of business?
The kind that got caught with their hand in the pocket of a tourist trimming payloads on the Twins' turf without paying for the rights.
Oh.
Yeah.
Think they'll be long?
No. Kid looked half smothered between the bosses already, and about bit my head off when I read him wrong. Was mouthing off, saying he'd already helped out one of her people and get a pass. Blah, blah, blah. He's got a quick temper and a small size. It's not a good combo. They'll probably learn him quick enough. Or they'll kill him.
I gotta go ask him something.
Oh, sure, kid. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I could not understand way men who knew all about good and evil could hate and kill each other.
You think you're
Think
smart?
you're being smart with us?
You've 8 more
Can
fingers.
lose a few more.
Well, before you'll need to get replacements
You're
grown.
already a shit pickpocket.
If you were any good, you wouldn't have got
We
caught.
wouldn't have caught you.
You wouldn't be here.
We could relieve you of another one. No problem.
Ooh, or maybe an ear.
Or an eye.
Or you could just pay us.
If I cannot inspire love, will cause fear.
Whew, this boy's gonna let us kill him.
Might lose his hands first.
His hands, then his tongue.
Then his tongue. And then his
All
head.
he has to do is pay.
Don't know why he's making a fuss. Everyone has to
Everyone
pay.
has to pay.
Another finger then.
Wait!
Oh, it's the kid.
The flea
The
catcher.
one who can't play cards. We
We
didn't call for him. Why is he here?
What does he want?
I want a bet.
A bet?
What for?
Whatever the kid owes. If I lose, I owe you what he owes. If I win, he doesn't owe you. He owes me.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money. Debt.
You'd owe us a lot taking it
It's
on.
a lot to owe. How do we know you're worth it?
Got you the flea back, didn't I?
Well, that was an easy job.
Not worth much.
Not a lot of value.
Have to offer something bigger if you want to buy him off us.
We'll bet, but find better stakes.
I win. His debt is cleared. You win. Exclusive labor rights. For Terran season.
Jovian season.
Martian season.
Done.
Accepted.
But we pick the game.
Fine.
For you.
3 empty. 3 bullets. 1 pull of the trigger.
No peeking now.
Where am I pointing this thing?
At something disposable.
At dead weight. At the kid.
You got it.
Hey, wait, no!
Oh, the look on his face.
Almost worth not getting paid.
Almost.
Here's your stupid 6-shooter, Rake. Come on, kid. Let's get out of here.
You'd have shot me.
Nah.
3 and 3 is an even split.
Sure, but that don't mean it was 50-50. Rake loves that stupid shooter. It's a polymer frame peacemaker, titanium sleeves and barrel. Weighs less than a mouse's fart, but the bullets are gold hull safe's heavy sons of bitch. And I watched him. They were all on one side of the cylinder. Wasn't too hard to tell which way they were sitting based on the shift in balance. Had to spin it a couple times to tell for sure, but I knew I was landing on an empty chamber when I fired.
Buck.
Well, don't play the game unless you know your odds.
I don't owe you anything.
Didn't say you did.
And I'm not gonna sleep with you.
I wasn't asking you to.
Okay. As long as we're on the same page here.
Sounds like we are. Smoke?
Ugh, God, no. Keep those things away from me.
Say they were worse back in the day. You actually smoked them. With fire.
Disgusting.
You helped me out the other day. With the skiff.
Thus strangely are our souls constructed, and by slight ligaments are we bound to prosperity and ruin.
What?
Frankenstein, or the modern Prometheus. It's a book. I helped you the other day, so what?
So I helped you out here.
Okay,
So now we're square.
fine with me.
Fine.
Good. But if you don't have anywhere else to be right now, I know a great place for try-fry pie.
I like try-fry pie.
It's in downtown. The Hubward Flyway goes right to it.
You don't have your own skiff? Thought you would for sure, considering how good you are with their wiring.
Can't afford to own one. I just know how to fix them.
And steal them.
And steal them.
The flyway's fine.
You don't have a flea either?
I don't even fix them.
Just steal them. Thanks for helping me out back there. It would have gotten a lot worse.
You really gotta be a shit pickpocket to get caught by the twins. They ain't exactly known for their powers of observation.
I do what I have to do.
Should learn to do it better, maybe.
Fuck you! If you're gonna be an asshole, then I don't want.
Sorry. I know how it is. Just maybe you should think of finding something you're good at. Keep your hands on the rest of your digits. I was trying to be helpful.
Fine. Thanks. But if you really want to be helpful...
What?
You could go get my fingers. Those things are expensive to replace.
Didn't think of that. Well, you're welcome then. You don't gotta buy me that tripod.
Said I would, wouldn't I?
Why don't you let me pay to make up for the fingers?
I got money.
Flip you for it? Winner pays.
What?
Flip you. You know, flip a coin?
Nuh-uh.
Tearing thing. My uncle taught me there's a coin. Physical money. Sometimes they used it instead of credit. Got two sides, two pictures, and you flip it like... and bet which way it'll come up.
Sure.
Call it. Which side's gonna come up?
What's on it again?
Face and a bird.
The one with the bird.
Got it. Now. Bird up. Damn. Well, looks like you're buying.
Good. I said I would, and I do what I said. Come on, flyways this way. Can I look at the coin? I heard about them, but I haven't seen one before.
Sure.
Hey, I thought you said this had a face on it. There's the same bird on both sides. That's not fair.
Well, no. It isn't, is it? Like I said before, don't play the game unless you know your odds.
They cut off his fingers?
Just 3. Told you, Vegas wasn't such a nice place back then. And he should have known better. You don't pinch on someone's turf without their say-so. Everyone knew it.
That's awful.
That's Vegas.
Damn. Dad never talked about anything like that when he... So what happened next?
We fell in together. Didn't mean to, just kept ending up in the same place. He worked crowds around the Sunrise Manor casinos, and the twins had me there doing a bit of this and a bit of that. After a while, I'd see him across the flyway and he'd wave. Or he'd catch me finishing up a shakedown and offer to give me lunch.
That's it?
What do you mean, that's it?
I don't know. I just thought you were more... Thanks for telling me.
Cool your jets. Still got a lot of story to go. And a lot of ride. Don't want to run out of one for the other.
Oh.
He really was a terrible thief. Okay at break-ins, I guess, but just didn't have the knack or the hands. Weren't no better as a lifter than I was as a Hovian sweep player. Turned out, though, he was good at that.
Sweep?
Yep. Taught him to play. After I promised I'd play fair, just for something to do, you know. What's a couple of hands of cards between friends, right? But damned if that man didn't have a knack. I got sick of losing to him, so he started playing for real. For money. And that went real well. So we made it official. Working together. We could hustle tourists, set up for a sweep game, didn't even have to rig it. Kinten was that good. Paid well, and way less risk than the other sharps we tried. And once we were working together regular, it just made sense to start living together.
Oh.
Sure, it was like that, but it wasn't just like that. Turned out we made a good team. Got any more of that hydrocarb?
Nah.
Too bad. Talking always goes better with drinking. How'd you end up on Phobos? I mean, since you weren't born there and all.
Oh, I don't know, really. Dad grew up there. He moved away for a while, though. Lived on Vegas himself for a bit, actually. Don't think it was anything like when you were there, though. But he said he guessed he was too used to being afraid to stay away for long. That's, kind of a joke, because of the asteroid's name. He thought it was so funny. If he were still around, I probably wouldn't have ever left Phobos.
When did he pass?
A Terran year ago. This trip to Nowhere Station, playing in the tournament. I guess it's kind of my way of saying goodbye.
Why is that?
He's the one that taught me to play. He was good, really good. I guess he was a big-name player back in his day. Said some people called him a legend when he was playing in the New Vegas casinos. Don't know if that's true, but damn, the first time I beat him playing fair, it was like I won the lunar lottery.
Sounds like you've got a story to tell now.
Not really. I mean, not a good one. Dad died, and I didn't really know what to do, so I started playing. Betting real high. I think maybe I was hoping I'd lose, and then, I don't know, something bad would happen to me. But I just kept winning, and, well, now I guess I kind of owe it to him to play something real big. I win, and then then it's time to figure out what comes next.
That sounds like a story to me. Why'd your dad leave Vegas if he was doing so well?
I don't know. Wish I did. It was something bad. He didn't like to talk about it. Always said he'd tell me when I was older. He just didn't get around to it.
How do you figure it was something bad? Maybe it was just something you were too young to understand.
No. I could tell. Just looking at his face when he talked about it.
I see.
So, what did happen next with Kinten?
Well, now I guess the story's something like yours from here on out. He got sick of hustling, tried his hand at a couple of tournaments, and won. And kept winning. Then started winning big. And then things got complicated.
Look at that.
Huh?
The card. Check it. Go on.
This for real?
Damn straight. 150,000 on a tourist card.
How did you? You didn't pinch this, did you? Or hustle it? Because we'd got to pay the Twins their cut this time. No way a big score'd not get noticed.
I didn't pinch it. Though we really need to talk about how much we lose to the Twins for nothing. We don't have to cut them in. And what protection are they giving us anyway? I didn't see them stepping in to stop that guy from breaking your head for you last month.
Leave it, Kinten. I need the rest of your fingers, even if you don't.
We do fine on our own, and I'm not scared of... We're not arguing about this today, because we're rich. We need to keep this, Loren. Not like the last time.
Sure.
I mean it. We already used up all the good luck on this score. Don't go trying to double it or do something at the table.
What about the skiff races? I got a couple real high...
I'm serious!
Okay. I won't bet so much as $1. Scout's honor.
You were never a solar scout.
Sounds better than gambler's honor, though, don't it? So what do you mean we used up this luck? Where'd it come from?
won it.
What?
Yep.
Now, how? How?
The Hydra Tower main event Jovian sweep tournament. I kind of, won it.
What?
You don't have to sound so surprised. 150,000 pot, winner take all. And I did.
Holy shit. Holy shit, Kinten, that's incredible. I can't see how we'd owe anyone anything. It's ours. Free and clear.
It is. This could change everything for us, Loren. For me, actually really change things. We could get off of Vegas. Move to, I don't know, Deimos, Phobos. Hell, we could move to Mars. Open a bar. Don't need all my fingers to pour drinks. Hell, I can afford to get them replaced. And I can afford to fix everything else at the same time. Finally.
Shit. Yeah. Shit, you still got that surgeon's con dress, right? The one that did Mari's work?
Wild.
Yeah. Damn. Or we could find someone closer, or faster, hell, better. You can... God damn, Kinten. We're rich. You could do anything. We gotta celebrate. What do you want to do? Dinner? New clothes? Or... Oh, shit. We could get us a fleet.
Kill your V. Money's not going anywhere. I wanted to spend it all right away. Especially since...
What?
Just there's something else I need to tell you.
What's wrong? Are you in trouble?
No. God, no. It's something good. Really good. To me, I think. Just complicated.
Tell me.
Well, it's just that I might need to wait a little longer to have my surgeries.
Kinten, what's wrong?
I'm pregnant. I think that I am gonna have the baby.
Oh, okay. That wasn't even on the list of things I thought you were going to say. Wasn't something I thought about either, but here we are.
Wasn't something I thought about either, but here we are. Loren, are you...
Well, now, it's wonderful. I didn't figure that was something that... I just didn't figure that'd happen, and I'm glad, just glad. And now we have to celebrate. Won't take no for an answer. You're gonna let me take my man out on the strip in style. Dinner, drinks, wait, no drinks, but dinner. Ferrah's got an authentic bovine ribeye, and we are gonna both order it. We're gonna have a baby.
Yep. Seems so.
Get dressed. We're going out tonight.
Hey now, this new information isn't an excuse to go all spendy. If anything, it's a reason not to.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you're right. Fine. No ribeye, but I am taking you out. Somewhere. In style. We'll even just go out for trap pie, if it makes you feel better.
Fine. That, I think we can afford.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to stop smoking now, aren't I?
System Planet and Colony Express System Ship 8B3MD in approach to Aeolus. Docking at Shelley Spaceport estimated in 4 hours 28 minutes.
Damn it. This still your stop?
Don't know. Maybe. Maybe not.
Well, what happened to your kid?
Why do you think something happened to him?
Because of how you look right now. It's like my dad when he talked about Vegas. You aren't remembering something good.
Guess I'm not.
What? I'd like to hear about it. Gotta be as hard to lose a kid as to lose your dad.
Yeah. It's hard to lose anyone.
People always tell me it's better to talk about it. To tell stories about the people you lost, that it honors them or something.
You really think that?
Nah, not really. But talking about them does help you remember. So, I'd listen, if you want to talk.
Yeah, I think I can tell you the rest.
Hey, you!
Shit. Maybe I can lose him.
You!
Shit.
Hold it.
What do you want?
I don't want anything from you, asshole. I got a message from the twins.
Huh? But I haven't worked for them.
They said, tell that little boyfriend of yours he needs to pay up. They've given him plenty of time.
What?
He knows what they mean. Tell him if he don't get them their money pronto, they're gonna do a lot more than give the two of you a few bruises. Got it?
Hey, hold on.
What?
They got you doing their collections now. How much you owe?
Why the fuck do you care?
This might be able to help, so how much?
Enough.
And you're working it off on my skin. What do you say to a wager? You win, I'll take over the debt. I win, you lay off. Tell the twins I got the message, and leave me if they send you after me again. You got a lot to win, and not much to lose, so what do you say for...
You gotta know when to leave the table, or someone's gonna get killed.
Oh my god, Loren, what happened?
I'm fine. Looks worse than it is.
What happened? Here, sit down. I'll get ice.
It's fine.
Sit. Hold still. Ice will take down the swelling. Who did this to you?
Well, how did the twins think you owe them money?
Oh. That.
You don't owe them money, do you?
Well,
Kinten?
Look, it's not a big deal, okay? I'll pay it back tomorrow. I just kind of let it slip my mind.
You let a debt to the twins slip your mind? How much do you owe them? When did you borrow it? Why did you borrow it? We got money.
We do now. We didn't when I needed it.
What?
Look, They paid the buy-in for me, for the Hydra Tower main event.
They did what?
It was $15K. Might as well have been $1 million. We didn't have it. And I knew I could win.
God damn it. What if you'd lost?
I didn't lose.
But what if you had? How could we have paid him back?
I didn't lose. I'll get it back to them tomorrow.
Fine. Good. Okay. Damn it, Kinten. You gotta think before you do this kind of thing. We're getting out of here in 3 months?
Wouldn't be getting out of here at all if I hadn't done it.
All right. Yeah, but can you keep your head down now? 3 more weeks, and we'll be free and clear on Vesta, with our own house.
Keep my head down? One risky bet that paid off, I might add, and you tell me to keep my head down? What about you? You're all over the station, dropping cash and anything that has odds. The longer the better. I swear, Loren, sometimes I think it's not the payoff you're looking for, it's the bet itself. And you tell me to keep my head down?
It's not like that. It's dangerous. Not the betting, the debt. That's different. I can't protect you
I don't
if you give...
need you to protect me. I handled myself fine before you came along, and I can now too. And it's about damn time you know what it feels like for your partner to take a dangerous risk.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you off. You know what you're doing, and God knows I do, like you said, make an ill-advised wager now and then, and yours paid off.
Thank you for seeing that.
What do you think about maybe letting it ride?
What?
The winnings.
I don't follow.
You did so good. What about doing a little better before we pay him back? The twins won't notice another day or two, and think about how much you could make if you took that credit to the sweep table.
God damn it, Loren, this is exactly what I mean. You don't know how to stop, when to walk away, or when to run. I'll go to the twins now. Pay them. You sit there. Try not to bleed on the floor.
Kinten! I'm calling an ambulance.
No, I'm okay.
You're bleeding. You need a doctor.
Can't afford it. I'm fine.
We can fucking afford it.
Don't.
All right. Here. Get on the couch. Sit. Hold on. press this against it. It'll stop the bleeding. Yeah, I fucking know what it's doing. Just hold it anyway. Okay, what happened?
The twins and I do not agree about how much I owe them.
Fuck.
They say that because they paid the buy-in, it's theirs.
The entire thing?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Just 120K of it.
120,000? Did you tell them?
We already spent it? Yeah. They didn't see the problem. We can resell the tickets, the house, everything on Vesta. They said they're sure we can get back at least most of what we paid.
I guess that's what we gotta... I'll go talk to him. I'll make a deal.
No.
What?
No, you are not talking to them. You are not making a deal. I remember how that went last time. What if they ask you to put 4 bullets in this time? Or 5? Sell yourself to them for a Neptunian season.
I wouldn't...
Wouldn't you? You say you won't, but you get in there, hear the deal, hear the bet, and you're gonna tell yourself you know the odds. You can beat them, but you would. And I won't let you. Not this time. We're not selling the house. You're not playing another stupid game. Not to pay back those low-life extortionists. Well, I don't know. We'll leave early. They've got to be ships beltward. I can get us passage. We've got enough to bribe...
It don't work like that. You don't just fly away from debt. Not that like that. Not with them. They'll send someone for us. Soon as we land, we'll be fighting off the worst kind of bounty hunters. And you know it as well as I do. It won't even be about the debt. It'll be on principle.
Maybe they
throw even more at us because it's not just a debt. It's because we made them look stupid. Let it go, Kinten, for now. Dreams ain't gonna go anywhere, and we got time. So we work here a spell longer. Ain't the end of the world. We got a good thing right here. Nice place, good gig. Later, after the kid's born, we'll try and strike out again. Hell, now you got your reputation at sweep, maybe it won't take no time at all. There's always another hand to play, and you don't know how much you can win till you figure the odds.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Loren. This is my fault, and I'm gonna fix it, whatever it takes.
We'll fix it together.
What happened after that? Did you... You never got to Vesta. Did they kill him? Did you lose him?
No, didn't kill him, but I lost him. All the same.
How?
Got up the next day and he was gone. Just gone. Didn't take much. Some clothes, a couple credit cards. Left most of it behind, for me, I guess.
That asshole. How could he? But your kid,
He did what he thought he had to do. To keep us safe. Me and the kid, both. Left behind that tourist card, 172K on it. More than he started with. Don't know how he got it. He left that, and a note. On paper, just sitting there on the table by the salt. Dear Loren, I'm sorry. For a while, I thought you were right, that we could just wait a while. Put our dreams on hold. I thought we could just put it aside. Get on with living in the meantime, but we can't. Or I can't. Or I can't without you. I love you, but you can't play it safe. You always decide the payout is worth the risk. I think sometimes the risk is the payout. I did something stupid, taking money from the twins, but I knew it was stupid. Even when I decided to do it. You always think you're being smart. And maybe you are. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's always worth rolling the dice and to hell with the consequences. maybe you do know the odds, but I think you just don't see it when the deck's stacked against you. This mistake, though, is mine. And so I'm going to fix it the only way I know how. Because if I stay, it'll just get worse. They'll make sure it does. I stood up to them. Made them look stupid. They think I did. And they've got to hurt me bad enough to make sure no one ever does it again. And that means they'll go after you, or after this kid, because that's where it'll sting the most. So, I'm going to get out of harm's way. For all of us. Me, you, our son. I sold the house. I know I said I wouldn't, but I had to. We can't be there together, and the twins already know that's where you were headed. I bought you a ticket instead. Prepaid passage, Nebula Transit and shipping. Anywhere in the system. The card's good credit. It'll get you a good long way. And I'm going too. Somewhere. Not even sure where, just picked a ship with a good name off the outgoing list and got on. Please don't try to find me. When it's safe, when things cool off, I'll find you. When the twins have forgotten I was ever a thorn in their side, we'll be able to be together. Raise our kid. By that bar we talked about, but for now, we'll fly in a different direction. Maybe it'll do you some good. Maybe you'll figure out what it is you're hunting after. What you're trying to win. That you're willing to let your whole life ride on it. Remember, you're the one who told me you don't count your winnings till after you've left the table. Until we can play our hand together again. Kinten. And he couldn't have left it without quoting that damn book of his. How strange is it, that clinging love we have of life, even in the excess of misery.
But then what?
That's it, kid. The end.
Wait, no, that can't be. There's got to be more.
Well, there ain't.
But what about the kid?
He's out there somewhere, far as I know.
You never looked for him? How could you not?
Of course I did.
And
nothing.
You didn't... You never found them?
Nope.
And he never wrote you? He said he would write you.
He said that, yeah.
So you just never heard from him again? Why didn't he call you? He said he would.
Don't know. Maybe he thought it wasn't the right time. Maybe it was never safe. Maybe he didn't want to after a while. I left Vegas 3 days later. Got on a ship headed beltward. Kept the same comm dress so he could find me. Ended up back there, though, in almost the same place, doing exactly what he said I would. Making a bet because I thought I knew the odds. Losing. Paying it off doing things I'm ashamed to admit. Then sitting down at the table to lose again. Hell, he was probably right to stay away. I wouldn't have been any kind of father.
But...
It's okay, kid.
It's not.
I got memories. Real good memories. And he did call me. Once. Bit over a year ago. Left a message on that same old comm dress. I could never bring myself to let it go.
Oh, what did he say? Did he explain? Did you?
Yeah. He said a lot. Things I needed to hear, and then he didn't need to explain. See, he calmed me, 'cause he was dying.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Truly, as much as it ever is when someone you love passes.
But what about your kid?
Yeah. Told me all about him, too. Our son. Told me he was doing real good. Real smart. Card player. Just like his daddy's.
Oh. So, have you met him?
I think I might. Someday. Time hasn't been right. I'd just be some stranger trying to step in where his dad stepped out. Mostly, I want him to know I love him. Always did. Always have.
I'm sure he knows. I'm sure his other dad told him. Good dads. Kids know when their parents.
I know your dad felt that way too, kid. I bet he's real proud of you.
System Planet and Colony Express System Ship 8B3MD in approach to Aeolus. Docking at Shelley Spaceport estimated in 4 hours.
Now, I'm gonna finish this volley and stop jawing.
We could... I wouldn't mind talking with you a little more.
Thanks, kid. Seems like you're a good one, but, I'm an old man, and all this reminiscing has tired me out. Gonna just rest my eyes for a bit before we dock on Shelley.
Oh. Okay. Thanks for telling me the story. I still would rather have the person, but I see what you mean about home.
System Planet and Colony Express System Ship 8B3MD, beginning final approach to Shelley Spaceport, Aeolus. Please return to your seats and fasten crash belts.
Hey, we're landing. Hey, we're almost there. Hey? You okay? Loren? Loren, you, oh, God. He died calmly, and his countenance expressed affection even in death. Dad always said that was the best a man could hope for, to go out in his sleep. I think that's what he'd have wanted for you. I wish he'd told me. I wish he'd calmed you years ago, not just when it was too late. But I Guess he'd already lost you once. Couldn't bear to do it again. Still wish he could have gone all in one more time. Bet on the three of us. I think we could have been something good. Maybe a family, not just the memory of one. Your road is run, your journey done. May you at least be still and in our hearts find home.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Breathing Space, Fading Frontier. This episode, The Gambler, was written and directed by Lee Seguinte and edited by Erik Seguinte.
Loren Naught, voiced by Steven Zivic.
Bel Lamar was voiced by M. German.
Rake was voiced by Kris Allison.
Ferrah was voiced by Evan Saft.
Daequin is played by J.D. Jackson.
Kinten Lamar was voiced by Rue Dickey.
With additional voice work by Cam Clark and Kale Brown. Our theme, Blues for the Black, was composed by Michael Freitag with vocals by Jeremiah and lyrics by Scott Paladin. You can find links to learn more about our cast and crew in the show notes and more information about our show at our website, breathingspace.lawofnames.com. Breathing Space is a Law of Names production. Well, we're coming up on the end of the season, which means it's time for another Q&A session with the folks who make this show. If you have a question, you can find a link in the show notes below to submit it, or you can always tweet at us at BreathingXSpace. Y'all take care now.